Good morning, GRCSU, and welcome to our second Wellness Wednesday. I wanted to share with you my Bitmoji picture of me sitting in what looks to be a very comfy beanbag chair with some coffee and a good book. This is one of the ways that I do wellness on the weekends, especially. Just taking a few minutes. I don't have a beanbag chair. My granddaughters do. I'd like to get one, actually. Pretty comfy. But just a nice cozy spot, curled up with my dog and a book and coffee is such a great way to relax. So I wanted to share that with all of you today. I also wanted to share with you a great resource that I found, The Greater Good in Education. So there is all sorts of things on here, including student well-being, and we all take care of our students every single day, and even the days that we're not at school, right? So this is about taking care of us. There is a link, and I will share with this below the video when it goes onto the YouTube channel, that is called Self-Compassion for Adults. I chose this today because I have heard so many conversations from you all about putting yourselves down and not being good enough. And it's been eating at me a little bit, I have to say, because I'm that person that takes on emotions of everybody else. So I really wanted to bring home this today. And we need to take care of ourselves. We take care of each other, right? We give each other pep talks. We tell them that our mistakes aren't that bad, right? But we don't do that for ourselves. And we need to do that for ourselves. So this particular link is Self-Compassion for Adults. It describes what it is, and it gives you some links and some ideas to click on. And it even gives you an example. And I want to read this example to you because this is the sort of thing that we should start practicing for ourselves. So a teacher loses his cool with a disruptive student. After class, instead of beating himself up about it, he reminds himself that all educators make mistakes sometimes. Common humanity. He doesn't deny how upset he is, which is your mindfulness, but thinks about how he would comfort and advise a colleague who experienced something like this and tries to do the same for himself. Self-kindness. How many of us do this? We do it for others, but do we do it for ourselves? Love this quote. Feeling compassion for ourselves in no way releases us from responsibility for our actions. Rather, it releases us from the self-hatred that prevents us from responding to our life with clarity and balance. This also goes along really well with an email that I'm going to forward to you from the Taryn Institute from Rachel Merck. And I'm not going to read this whole thing to you, but the gist of it is that she describes how when she was going through different emotions and things in the past, she would make mixtapes. Some of us are of that generation where we made mixtapes for all sorts of things, right? New relationship, make a mixtape. Feeling sad, make a mixtape. Um, so she describes that a little bit and how that more than anything right now, we all need a mixtape. And she goes through and she describes on your commute to school which song to listen to, when you need to pick me up during your day, what to listen to at lunchtime with some colleagues, what to listen to. And it's really kind of neat. And one of the things that she says in here, find it, I do want to read this part, is these days in October have been heavy. Not only is our country and world in a state of flux, but our schools and education system are facing enormous challenges. Okay, I had to pause for a second, sorry. I'm not sure where I left off, but I'm going to go back up, but you are finding success because that's the piece that I think we all need to hear right now. You are finding success in these days that are challenging and hard. You are doing it. All of you educators you deserve huge kudos for keeping our children safely engaged in school. But I know it can't be easy. The emotional and physical exhaustion is real, but you are doing it. Keep finding that strength and power that you have found. And then she goes on to say to play these tunes accordingly. So remember, I'm going to forward that email to all of you so you can take a peek at that. And the link for Greater Good in Education will be at the bottom of the video on the YouTube channel. And remember to take care of you. And I am so excited that next Wednesday, when you tune in, I will have a special guest. Orly will be joining me to talk about joy and how we can have joy. So tune in then. Hope to see you soon. And in the meantime, take time for you, take care of you, and remember to put on your own oxygen mask first. Bye, guys.